It's a love thing. It's a love thing.
Then I showed you about the mask.
It's a love thing. It's a love thing.
Well, let me introduce you to the ladies. This is Nikisha Hayes.
Hey.
Erica Barnes.
Hi.
Darwana Harris.
Hello.
I would like to ask you ladies some questions. Let me start with you, Nikisha.
Okay.
I'd like for you to elaborate more on why you brought up the multicultural issue in your statement.
Diversity is very important to me because of my upbringing. My teacher, she was from Venezuela when I lived in California when I was in 4th grade. And she taught us all the cultures from the Hispanic point of view. Mexico, I love Mexico. That's in my heart. Even though we're different and our cultures are different, we have something that's a commonality that kind of binds us and bonds us together.
All right, Erica, can you elaborate more on your statement regarding the journal that you keep?
So basically, the journal is kind of like you mentioned in the Spirit of Love, just to keep our goals on track. You know, I started the journal in December, and it's basically just a reflection of everything that I want to, you know, either change or make better in my life. I have to remember that it includes like taking care of me as well as everyone that I really care about.
Yes, thank you. Now, Darwana, can you elaborate more on your aspect of self-love and you accepting yourself as you are? You spoke about that on the show, and I just want you to tell us a little bit more. Go a little bit more in depth.
Blankety.
Okay, the part that I really want you to go more into is you were like, every day when you get up, you have made it a routine to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. That was deep, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So talk more about that.
All right. Yeah, so I do make it a goal. I mentioned that to tell myself that I love myself, because growing up, I'd literally wake up in the morning and not look at myself until I came back, because I didn't really appreciate how I looked or myself at all. So now that I'm getting older, I'm learning to love me, and that is a way that I show myself love.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. I just want to share something. I would like to say that Darwana is my daughter. And what she just disclosed to you all, I didn't know. I didn't know growing up that you wouldn't look at yourself in the mirror before going to school, because you're like just so beautiful to me growing up, and you look like a little Indian doll with those long ponytails, and every time I saw you I was just like, oh, she's so beautiful. That's what I thought, and I used to tell you how pretty you were, but you remember the picture I kept in the Bible of you with the ponytail? So for you to for you to say that, I'm just like, wow. Aww. But I am happy that at some point you turned it around. You're 20, so there's possibly someone else out there that's your age who see their own beauty, and possibly it started in childhood and now you're a young adult, and what you're saying can help change their view, because as a parent, from my view, you were always beautiful.
Oh, they're so sweet.
I wanted to ask you, how did you feel about preparing for this event?
I didn't feel prepared at all.
Darwana, what happened that prevented you from being here on time?
So I was at the airport, and I had my little purse on the slot machines, and this lady got up and she dropped her poster on the floor as she was running to the gate. and I had got up and chased her and give her a poster back, and by the time I got up, it was my turn to board the plane. So I just grabbed my bag, my duffel bag, and I just walked over to the gate and I boarded the plane. But as I got in the tunnel, I realized I didn't have my purse that was still sitting on the slot machine.
Instead of just not rehearsing at all, myself, Nikisha, and Eric, we still came together with Darwana FaceTiming, and we got a partial rehearsal in. And we rehearsed until, was it 1 o'clock the first night? Because we really couldn't all come together until like 10 or 11. So we did a little rehearsing that night as much as we could. At least we narrowed down the songs that we were going to use. And then we were just having an issue getting our keys because of the FaceTime thing. And then just, we've never sung together before. So it was all new. Also, the final night, Darwana was finally with us. Our missing piece was there. We sound really good. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly
Right, there you go.
A love thing.
It's a love thing. It's a love thing.
It started. Okay, I'm gonna do it all right.
And take 3.
Okay. All right. The group. Well, wait. Could you stop?
I didn't do anything.
What do you mean? Stop laughing. Okay. All right. We actually didn't finish rehearsing until 2 a.m. Or was
Almost
it
3?
It was almost 3
Almost
o'clock
3 in the morning.
because her plane didn't get in until 10 after 10. So it was 10:45. She probably got to the house maybe like at 11. Yep, and then we started rehearsing. So we got maybe 2 more good hours of rehearsal time in. And then we had to be back up at like 6 because the taping started at we had to be there at 8:30 and it started at 9.
Yeah.
So we were like surviving for me off of 3 hours of sleep.
See, now you're more looser and relaxed. I can tell already.
All right.
I don't know why. I didn't mention my sister's name on the air, but her name is Shantane.
Everybody knows about the Salvation Army and all that, but it's the little ones that we want to try to help and kind of, so. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I know.
You're excellent.
Blank. Blank. Okay, so I'm gonna let you clear that part up. And then, just for you. What a fellowship.
Yeah.
What a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. I'm just hoping that everyone got the message of the reason for the season was the birth of Christ and God's love toward mankind, and that He sent His Son into the world to bring us joy, to bring us peace, to deliver us and present us back to Him. Go backwards.
Merry Christmas and a Happy